Welcome. Today we're diving into Volodymyr Zelensky's 2019 presidential election program. It's quite a detailed document.
It really is.
Our goal here is to quickly pull out the most transformative and maybe surprising ideas from it. What really stood out?
Well, the core idea, the thread running through everything, is this push for maximum reduction of the state's role.
Okay.
The whole platform seems built around creating a state for the person, not the other way around, making government smaller, less intrusive.
And that ambition, it shows up right away in these very specific goals for, like, daily life.
Yeah, page 3 has some striking examples.
Things like only salutes, not bullets, but also getting a business license in just 1 hour.
Or a foreign passport in 15 minutes. Pretty radical stuff.
And voting online in literally 1 second. These weren't just vague promises. They were aiming for, well, a total overhaul of interaction.
Exactly. It's the practical side of making the state almost invisible in daily transactions, vanishing bureaucracy. And that connects directly to justice and merit, promising real wages for doctors, for teachers.
But also real consequences for corruption.
Right, real sentences. And insisting that appointments, government jobs, be based on reason, education, talent, and conscience.
So explicitly not based on who you know.
Taking personal connections out of it, meritocracy was the goal.
Then there's the system itself. A really big constraint the candidates set right at the start.
The one-term promise.
Promising to serve only 1 term, specifically to change the system without getting caught up in, well, staying in power.
Which kind of forces the issue, doesn't it? It means you have to push for foundational changes immediately.
So what were those key legislative proposals?
The very first bill mentioned was on the power of the people. This was all about direct democracy.
Okay, how so?
Setting up referendums, using new tech to basically give citizens more direct say in governance. A real shift in power.
And reinforcing that with accountability measures.
Yeah, absolutely critical. The plan included removing legal immunity. For everyone.
President, MPs, judges, no one exempt.
That was the proposal. Plus, an actual impeachment law for the president and the ability for voters to recall their MPs.
Wow. Whoa.
And they didn't stop there. Judicial reform was key, too. Introducing local peace judges.
Elected by the people.
Elected by the people, yeah, for simpler disputes. And pushing for an effective jury system, again, made up of ordinary citizens for criminal trials. Decentralizing justice.
Let's shift to the economic side. There were some really innovative concepts there.
Like the economic passport of the Ukrainian?
Explain that a bit.
So the idea was every child gets a sort of startup fund. This fund accumulates money from the state's revenue, from natural resources, land, minerals, that kind of thing.
Making the citizen a shareholder in the country, basically.
Exactly. The main shareholder of Ukraine, as they put it. A very direct link between national wealth and individual citizens.
How was this funded? Or the broader economic reset?
Well, 2 big things. First, this zero declaration.
Right, I saw that.
Business owners could declare, essentially legalize, past undeclared income by paying a one-time 5% tax.
And that money went somewhere specific.
Yes, specifically earmarked to lower utility bills for low-income citizens. A direct redistribution.
Okay, and the second thing?
Major tax reform. Replacing the tax on company profits with a tax on withdrawn capital.
That sounds significant. What's the difference?
It's huge. It means companies aren't taxed on the money they earn and keep in the business. They only pay tax when they take money out.
So it encourages reinvestment.
Massively.
Yeah.
A powerful incentive to keep earnings working inside Ukraine.
And underpinning all this changed the economy. The bureaucracy was technology.
Definitely. Tech was positioned as the main weapon against corruption.
The state and a smartphone idea.
That was the goal. Reduce almost all state functions down to something you can access on your phone. Automate public processes wherever possible.
Because, as the platform literally says,
a computer doesn't take bribes. Simple as that. Remove the human interface where corruption happens.
So it really boils down to a fundamental reset. Citizen-state relationships, state wealth.
Right. Moving people from just being passive recipients to active owners, you could say. It was a call for genuinely new ideas, not just swapping faces in government.
And a strong message of unification, too, trying to look past language or religion.
Yeah, the focus was on dismantling the old ways, using tech and direct democracy, trying to unite people around that common goal.
So, wrapping this up for you, the listener, the core message was this maximal state reduction, powered by tech, aimed at unity and citizen empowerment.
Which leaves us with a pretty interesting thought to chew on. If total automation the state in a smartphone, is seen as the ultimate key to beating corruption.
Hmm.
What are the real practical hurdles, technologically and legally, to actually achieving that? And how dramatically would it change citizen participation if major decisions really could happen through instant, internet-based referendums? That's something worth thinking about.